went also to the USS Salem, which was high up on my bucket list of things that I wanted to check out. Been wanting to check it out forever. It's been docked in Quincy, Mass, since the 90s. And it's been on Ghost Hunters, and they find stuff on there, and they've posted it, and like you can go and read about this place, and it says like even in the tour description that people that come just to visit it usually walk away having an experience. Shit, I did too. I was shocked as shit, man. I just didn't expect that. I was just going because it's a haunted ship. I mean, I just kind of want to be there. And also, it's just got a lot of history to it, too. And plus, I've seen it on TV with Ghost Hunters, OG style. I got to get down there. I got to have my little
Right,
time. There's a chalkboard down there. I wrote COTN Paranormal was here, baby.
But like we do this stuff all the time. Oh, this is haunted. I've got to go by. I've got to take the day tour or whatever. Just whatever I can to get inside. And you're like, please, fingers crossed, something happens. Nothing happens. You're not surprised. You're like, yeah, it's a day tour. I mean, I just came here. I've only been here a couple of hours. But fuck. I mean, you just walk in there and it's like, oh, hello.
Hello. Thank God somebody came down here to visit us. That's kind of how it felt. Because when I was there, there was two families there. Both families had 3 people in them. I saw them, and once I saw them on the ship, I never saw them again. I mean, the ship was so big, we all went our separate ways, and that was it. Like I felt like I was on the boat by myself the whole time.
Wow.
So I don't know if they had made it down that way yet, or if they were waiting for me. I mean, there were a lot of people who go to these things that really, read every little blurb that's on the wall. And I'm just like, that's neat, click, that's neat, click, that's neat, and I just keep on walking. So I made my way all the way to one end of the vessel, and I saw where, I can go downstairs and it's dark. Oh, yes, let's do that. So I go downstairs to where it would be like it's cots like everywhere, but they're cots that are stacked on top of each other because I guess they had to really squeeze as many people in as they possibly could, right? So
Yeah.
I just go down there in the dark, and as soon as I'm walking in, all of a sudden a screw just falls down on my foot. It's just like blank, and I'm wearing those Toms. Heck, I'm wearing the Toms now. Look, these are thin. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. There. See that?
Oh, that's so
There,
crazy.
it's just a thin material. It's not like I'm wearing, sneakers, really, Nikes or something that has a lot of cushion, something that's made for running or walking. I don't ever, as Wendy's pointed out before, I don't ever wear proper footwear wherever I go.
No, you
we're
don't.
going walking all day. Let me get the thinnest pair of shoes I could possibly find for my feet.
Let me get my sandals, have my toes exposed.
My flip flop. Yes. I think more of comfort for my toes breathing, but not so much for, I guess the long term and what we're doing. But anyways, yes. So it wasn't like a big massive screw, and I didn't bring it down here for show and tell. But I posted a video on Instagram. It's not like something that would have caused me to have a concussion, but if it hit me in the head, it would have hurt. This thing, and it was just like a little gentle, playful, like blink, I'm here. And I'm just like, what the hell? How did that even happen? If I had kicked it, I would have felt it because these shoes are so fucking thin. I'm not wearing socks either.
Yeah.
It's like.
Seriously,
So
how would you
it was
kick
cool.
it up too so that
Up.
it would fall on your foot? I mean,
Right.
I realize it
mean,
might be possible. I guess I don't know. I'm not a physics teacher, but like maybe you could have stepped on it the right way that it flips up. I don't fucking know.
Flips up.
Yeah,
Right.
but no, I mean
I
like
was.
the way you're describing it is it's semi hurt, so it seems like it would have had to have dropped from pretty high, not you just kicked it up right in front of your foot.
Right. And okay, so going back to what you were saying a second ago, I was never a master hacky sacker. So I couldn't do any
Right.
kind of crazy flips with my feet. But yeah, that's why I turned on my camera, my phone's light, and I looked all around just to see if there was an area where a screw might have come loose and fell down, but it looked pretty solid down there. And everywhere else in the vessel, I didn't see shit just laying around, where I could have just kicked it, or even if it had come down from upstairs, I would have heard that screw bouncing around, clang, 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 ping, ping, pang. But no, I didn't. So anyways, it was just one of those, I don't know, kind of like how Wendy had mentioned on one of the last podcasts when we were at the Haunted Museum. and something had grabbed your badge.
Yeah.
That was a tour. Yes, it was a tour of the haunted museum, but again, you don't you expect it to one degree, but then when it happens, you're like, holy shit, that really just happened. What? Wait, come back. Can we talk? No,
Exactly.
you're already gone.
That's the craziest thing, is that you recognize in that moment that someone's trying to get your attention. And so you're like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I mean, we just wanted you to turn around.
They're like, kids, we wanted you to turn around so we could sneak past you and go to the candy aisle or whatever it is that we're doing.
Because then, like, nothing else happens after that. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
darn. I was expecting now, ooh, I woke them up.